Hey Kelsey, how are you doing today? Thank you so much for joining me so that people can hear about your transformation. You were in my one-on-one Pursuit of Peace and Purpose coaching program, and at the end of the month, it'll be one full year of us coaching together and working together. Um, and I just want to thank you so much because I have loved, loved, loved working with you. You are so incredible, and you are one of the best souls I've ever met. So I asked how you were doing, and then I went on a spiel. So
No, I feel the same about you. So thank you. I'm doing good. Happy to be here and just talk about, that amazing transformation that I went through.
yeah, I think people are going to find it so inspiring and will love to hear it. So people are probably wanting to know a little bit about you. So do you mind just kind of introducing yourself and tell them what you do?
Yeah. So I am in my late 20s, 27, and I am a business architect for a top insurance company. And a little bit about some of my hobbies is I love to stay active. I love yoga, playing sports. Um, yeah.
Awesome. Yeah. And so when you decided to coach with me, what exactly were you hoping to get from the coaching?
Honestly, I wasn't really sure. I know that I was stuck and I was open to shifting that energy into something more productive, something that was purposeful. I saw your Facebook post and it was kind of talking about empaths and yeah, finding your purpose and being passionate about what you're doing. And I was like, oh my gosh, this is me to a T. And I met with you for a consult and we just hit it off. And I was like, oh my gosh, I think this is like the universe putting it in front of me. And I, want to take that opportunity. And it just worked out so well. So I'm very thankful.
Oh, I love that so much. Um, yeah, I remember seeing your message and I was just so surprised. And then I met you and I was just so excited. So when did you first start to notice that you were transforming?
I think it was like when, difficult things came up in my life and I wasn't immediately reacting on autopilot. I was more aware of my thoughts and maybe thoughts that I did identify with or those passing thoughts that I didn't identify with. And so I could kind of tell and pick and choose like how I wanted to view the situation and move on from there. So like I feel like a lot of the coaching techniques, I won't give them away, but they're amazing. I was able to use those in my own time and then move forward. And it was just like things just kind of came naturally to me once I had certain like mind, like perspectives or like a certain mindset that I wanted to achieve in place. And I feel like that really helped me move forward.
It's awesome. Do you remember when that first started happening, like throughout the program?
Yeah, I would say like really instantly, like because you can apply those things like in everyday life, with work, your day job, or even with like family and friends. And like I don't know, I felt like I'm was more in control or more like listening to my true soul and like removing those ego-based thoughts.
Yeah, yeah. I found that so helpful too when I started implementing that into my life. It's an immediate game changer for sure.
Mhm.
So I didn't ask you this before, but did you have like any reservations about coaching? Because I know some people don't really understand what it's like or what it is. And I'm just curious if you,
Um, I think like where I was in my point in life, I wanted to try like anything to help me get through it. But like I definitely was drawn more to you because you're very like open and accepting and non-judgmental. I just felt like I could share anything with you and you would help me work through it. Um, so I don't think I had like any reservations with joining your program specifically.
Okay, it's good to know. I just wonder sometimes because I hear all different types of perspectives about people on coaching, so I wasn't sure if you had any of those behind the scenes or not. But so what would you say your biggest aha moment was when you were coaching? Or it could have even been like outside of coaching, like you encountered a situation in life and had a big aha moment.
Yeah. Let's see. I feel like I've had so many, so I'm just like,
I don't know it's been 12 months, so
yeah, like let me pick a good one. I feel like the biggest one for me was like comparison. So like, um, I don't know, like you see people and how they live their life on social media, and it's supposed to be this picture perfect. And sometimes I just felt like my life wasn't moving in that direction or along the same lines as other people. And so there was like a lot of judgment and, like I said, comparison and just being like fearful in general. And so I think like it wasn't necessarily like one specific aha moment, but like um, I just felt like this overwhelmingly like love and patience for myself um that like I didn't even know that I could get to, and just like every day I feel like it grows stronger, just like since I've started coaching with you. So there's many different moments that I still have today that I'm just like, oh, like I'm so glad that I have this viewpoint of it and like looking at it with gratitude versus I don't know, just like lack and what I don't have, and like I'm so blessed. So like just all those little moments together, I guess, to answer your question, has been really great. And then I just can see myself carrying that forward too.
oh, I love that so much. And it honestly made me just a little bit emotional because I feel like people in general, myself included, we can just be so hard on ourselves. And I don't know, I feel like we're not given like the proper tools to really love ourselves in a way or like learn to be more patient because we're constantly put in environments where we have to perform.
Mhm.
And so we feel the need to be perfect. And sometimes we're scared to mess up. And we do compare ourselves to other people because we all go to school together or we all work together and, we have metrics. So,
Yeah.
yeah, that is huge to me. And yeah, I want more people to love themselves because it's really hard to watch. Only because I've been there do I know that, that pain and that struggle. But thank you for sharing that. I know
Yeah.
sometimes it's hard to talk about those things too. So what did you enjoy most about the process?
I think like just trying new things, going back to like it's not like a one size fits all for every situation, and I feel like you have like a very good set of tools in your toolbox to like, hey, let's try this, and like how did you like that, like you're very open and receptive to like where we are in the moment and how we can move forward. um so I think just like experimenting and just like leaning into joy and laughing at myself and yeah, not taking myself too seriously. Um, just being in the flow, all of that made the process more enjoyable because a lot of the times, or even like looking back, I was like, okay, this is my goal. And like when I would fall short of it, like I would be like, that just feeds into um like kind of like maybe negative thoughts, or but like when you can enjoy the whole process, like every single moment of it, or just like taking a second to breathe, that really helps. And I think a lot of people will like find that and find themselves in that with you.
Oh, thank you. Yeah, I definitely agree. And so, okay, so I haven't spoken much about meditation with you either, but so before the program, you did know about meditation, right? Like you've meditated before.
Yes, but I was like, it's fine. I don't think I like saw the true benefits of it until, yeah, your program, and you taught me the different ways. And um, there's so many different ways to meditate.
There really are. Yeah, yeah. It's funny. I hadn't gotten the chance to actually talk to you because I knew you meditated before, but I didn't know what your perspective was on it. I feel like that happens a lot too, is I know it happened to me. It took me a while to meditate. It just doesn't seem productive at first, like sitting there and being quiet and not getting anything done. But yeah, I definitely found that it is definitely helpful. So I'm glad you had a positive experience with that. Was there anything that surprised you, like throughout the process?
Um, I guess like too, I just didn't know that there were so many ways to like get myself unstuck, or just like I should do this, but I don't really want to do it. And like it's not because of lack of motivation, it's just I think where you are in that you know place, and kind of the energy is just a little stagnant, or I don't know, you can be going through so many things in our lives. And um yeah, I just didn't know how to get out of it, and like that there were so many different techniques. So like now when I'm not feeling like my highest self, I'll be like asking myself, all right, it's okay, what do I need? And then I just pull one of those little techniques out, and I feel so much better, and I feel like I am coming back to like my true self, and like those higher vibrations. um so yeah.
That's incredible. I literally remember when I could start seeing like the difference too of you saying, "Oh, I had this like thought or emotion, but then I just thought this, and then I realized this, and like now I'm great."
Yeah.
Like I could literally see it, and I'm like, "Oh my gosh, that's just amazing." Um, so like how would you, because obviously we don't have a metric for all of this. So
Mhm.
it sounds like you definitely found some peace, at
Yeah.
least the first part peace. In
Yeah.
terms of your purpose, how did that unfold for you?
Yeah, so like with me, I think like this was amazing to uncover and to realize was like I have so many different hobbies and have so many different interests, and like life is exciting to me because there's all these options, and there's this
Mm-hmm.
this full playground. And I feel like my idea of purpose before was I have to be good at like one thing, or I have to like build a business, or I have to be perfect at everything that I do. And it's not like that for me personally. So I'm just really like enjoying life, and being okay with like me having this abundance of different possibilities, and like maybe even not like um trying to tell the future, or like banking on those possibilities, but just, yeah, really enjoying the moment and taking like going to my intuition and understanding what I need in that moment, um, instead of like preparing so much for the future, or yeah, just thinking I should be doing something when it's like I'm happy where I'm at right now.
I love that. Hopefully you don't mind me mentioning this, but I remember when we were developing a morning routine, you were saying you wanted to develop a routine.
Yeah.
And so we developed a routine, but you are such a go-getter already. And you already had your morning routine, but you wanted to do more because you're amazing, you're ambitious, and you always just strive for the best. And so we get done and I'm like, so how are you feeling about this? And I could tell like you weren't feeling great because you already had an amazing morning routine, already super productive. And then the next day, I think it was, or the next session, I think we did a visualization. And then we found out that you just wanted, to focus more on joy or like, certain emotions instead of necessarily the to do, which is really hard to know. And I know I find myself in that all the time. But that was, yeah, it's just interesting because that's how we work as humans. We're like, okay, what do we need to do
Mhm.
to get more out of our day? And then sometimes it can be as simple as, oh, like maybe I should just take a moment to do something to make me laugh or just something that'll bring me joy. So, um, so overall, would you say your purpose is still unfolding?
Yes,
Yeah.
definitely. I'm on that journey and I'm okay that, it doesn't have to be something specific and um yeah, just trying to find a little bit of joy or peace in everything that I do.
Love that. So what does the future look like for you then? What are you hoping for?
Yeah, so um still have like a pretty strong routine with like my activities like yoga, dance, like cycling. Like I mentioned before, I'm really into fitness. But I'm also into like travel and I don't know, I feel like the more happy that I am, like the more aligned with like who I want to be. So things just naturally fall into place.
Mhm.
I was kind of telling Presh, like, or I was telling you, um, that like I wanted like travel more and I would just want to like see the world differently and um I feel like just opportunities just came in my life to like I've been in Hawaii for a couple months and then I'm going to go back to Arizona and then I'll be in Utah and so I don't know how but like I just feel like when I'm like and I think like this came up in our session too just like with the heartbeat of the world and like really just the flow of everything um things just come to me like new experiences and also people so that definitely that's my future traveling more spending time with people I love doing the things that I love to do and yeah that's all I can ask for right now.
Yeah, I love that. I think it's so exciting that you're doing all those things too. And I'm so jealous that you're in Hawaii. So, um, so you're a manifesting generator.
Yes.
So for all those out there who are manifesting generators, I have to say you really do attract all the opportunities. Like they just
Mhm.
come to you. So that's something I noticed. And I wish I would have tally marked all the synchronicities we had throughout the 12 months also, because it was kind of insane. We would meet up for a session and we would realize that I was talking about something that you just like something came up for you. And I don't know. It was just really funny. I wish we would have like tally marked that. That would have been fun. So what advice would you give to people who are struggling, maybe where you were before, even though you were at a great place in your life before this too, but people who are maybe looking for something more or to improve something in their life, more peace, more purpose, what advice would you give them?
I think like just start having that intention of you wanting to like invest with yourself, um, invest in yourself. Because I think like the time, intention, love that you put into it, like you're gonna find it. And especially with this program, like I said, it's very tailored to you. And so I would just take the jump, ask for help, put your true self out there and say, hey, these are the things that I want to work on. And I think you'll get your answers.
Love that. I think that'll be super helpful for people to hear. And I do have to say, I mean, you really did put yourself out there, though. I mean, just by your nature, because how many activities and hobbies do you have? Like, I really do admire that. Like, you go out there and you tried everything. I think you were even like doing some modeling some modeling photo shoots when we first started working together. And it's just been so cool to see all the different, vicariously live through you and see all the different things that you have been trying. So I just wanted to add that in there. So you're very inspiring as well. Um, so if someone was on the fence about joining the program, what would you tell them?
I would say do it. I mean, you are very open, and I think you just want to help in any way. So, like, even that first consult that I had with you, you're just open to hear my story, and then like figuring out the best way to, yeah, bring joy, peace, happiness into your life. Um, so definitely do it. Definitely, like, if you're on the fence, I would say just reach out to you. And like, you're such a welcoming person that, I mean, I think from just that one instance, you can help out.
Oh, thank you. Yeah, I definitely try to do what I can on that first call. But and then is there anything else you would like to share with everyone before we hop off here?
Um, I just want to say thank you, Presh. You've really helped me. And I know that there'll be other people like in my similar situation that just feel so much more relief, and can find like gratitude. And so thank you, thank you, thank you. I can't thank you enough.
Aw.
You've really like helped me like find my true self and equip me for, anything that I can face. I know that I'll face it. So I would say anybody who wants to join, do it.
Oh, thank you so much. Thank you for just being so dedicated, for being the best, and just making this last year just so incredible, getting to work with you every Monday. So, thank
I
you,
know the
Kelsey.
year like goes by so quick.
It does, and it's going to be weird, like not coaching, but
I
you know,
know.
life moves on, and we'll stay in touch because you're awesome. So,
I love that.
can't wait to hear all the amazing things you accomplish in the future. So, well,
Thank you
thank
so
you. Yeah, thank you. Thank you for everyone who watched, who listened, and have a good evening.
much.
Bye.